Welcome back to Footsteps and Tyretracks, and we've bought these absolutely lovely lights from Transport HQ for the Sandhurst. We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures. And we have to fit a few extra bits for the DRLs. Now, I'd imagine most people with T5s will fit it in this area. However, because it's a Sandhurst, it's got extra fuses and relays. So I've decided I'm going to mount it over here. I've put the hydraulic arc in. So I've got that space there where the clamp was. So I'm going to put a riv nut in there, and we're going to mount them here and then extend the cables and take it over there. So we'll carefully route all the cabling over and have it over the other side. I think that's probably going to be the best bet. It's an M6 riv nut. We're going to have to drill them out first. Right, I had to drill the hole out a little bit, so obviously exposed metal, so I've just put a little bit of paint on it just to protect it. Let that dry. There we are, riv nut in, so it's nice and tidy, and it's going to be easy to remove should I need to get it access beyond it. Now I've changed my mind on the location where I'm going to mount this DRL relay. I was going to put it over there, wasn't I? Now I've decided to bring it over this side because what it was going to do, if you look in behind, is going to affect access to the bulb, and you don't want to be having to remove more things if you could have changed a bulb on the run. So there's just enough space in there between the water bottle and the filler. So I've drilled a hole there. Here's a little tip as well. Just when you're drilling it, just hold a magnet while you're drilling, and it saves all the iron filings, metal filings going down through. So you can just literally grab all the metal, and there you are. You don't have to worry about bits of metal rusting down in your engine bay. Well, we've spent quite a lot of time messing around with this. If you remember, I was going to mount it here initially, and I've decided to mount it down there, if you can see that. Now the wires, I've ordered some protective shielding to do the rest of the wiring. I've brought it all in here in protective shielding. It's all connected up now, and I wanted the spotlights to come on with the DRLs. So what I've done is I have piggybacked the loom for the fog lights onto the DRL circuit, so they will come on together. Now what I'll do now is I'll come around, I'll start the engine. Come around, and you can see I'll come down a bit so you can see properly. Come in, and there you go. We have spots and DRLs working, and I think that looks good. I'm quite happy with that. Let's come round now. That apparently when you turn them off, they stay on possibly for a little bit of time. So there you are. They have stayed on for a little bit of time when the engine goes off, and there they go off. So it's a few seconds later and they go off. The last thing I've got to do, as I said, is I want to tidy up all this wiring in some protective shielding, because I think that looks a bit rubbish really. And we may just organise this a little bit better here, because that all looks a little bit untidy. But that's the job done. It was quite simple really. Positive and negative to the battery terminal. The DRL has 3 wires. It has it has 3 wires, 4 wires, positive and negative, and one goes off to each light, connects onto the red connector on the lights. Then the spotlights, I bought a loom, and I'm going to put all the details of where I bought all the bits and pieces down below. The loom has a relay which is still to be mounted, The relay's there at the moment. And that obviously has a positive and negative, and then a trigger wire. The trigger wire I have connected, I've piggybacked onto the DRL circuit. That goes to one of the lights, so they all come on together, and you saw that working. So I'm really quite happy with that. That's probably it for the front of the van now. The only thing I've got to do now is we've had this splitter put on, and we need to think about towing. So I believe it's just behind there, so we're going to have to very carefully make a hole in there so we can get a longer tow bar, tow eye I should say, and then hopefully that'll be good as well. But all in all, I'm really quite happy with that. So that's sort of the end of this video. That was quite a simple one really again, wasn't it? The Sandhurst is coming along. I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look for some seat covers, get some decent seat covers, and I'll probably film myself doing that as well. So if you're thinking about doing some seat covers, just see how easy or how hard it is. And then we'll carry on from there. A few other little bits and pieces to do. But I'm getting quite happy with what it's looking like now. We've just had a quote to have the windows tinted. Something I didn't even know you could do. Not on the plastic windows. But there's a company up in Torquay that I think they can do it. So I'll keep you updated if we do manage to do that. So we've got quite a few windows on the van. We've got 5 all in all. So do this one and do that one. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this video and you're enjoying how we're coming along with the Sandhurst. And if you are, give us a thumbs up and say hi down below. Right, see you in the next video, guys. See you later. Bye. Well, this is future me here. We have a little bit of a update on the van lights. Now, I came out the next morning and they were switching themselves on for a few seconds, maybe 10-15 seconds, and then switching themselves off again, which was quite strange. I couldn't understand it. So I thought the best thing to do is pull the fuse, and then I read the documentation again, and that's where I went wrong. When you connect them, the lights flash 10 times, then you've got to wait 3 minutes, and they'll flash again another 3 times. Then you can start the engine, and that's what I did wrong. So it's all good now. So anyway, if you want to buy them, don't worry, they're good lights. See you later, guys. Bye.